Get your films on with the Blurs.
Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
Unpacking movies has never been more spot on, woke, fire, and just plain lit.
They are lit all the time.
So if you're unsure whether or not to plop down some cash for a film, check out the Blurs.
When a man with a 45 meets a man with a rifle, the man with a pistol is a dead man.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolyte.
You really only need to hang mean bastards. But mean bastards, you need to hang.
Don't say you weren't warned. Here's Brandon and Jeff.
What are you watching?
But so Jeff, we talked about this before we started recording. You saw Spider-Man Brand New Day again.
Right.
I saw Spider-Man Brand New Day again. And instead of us doing what we normally do, where you go talk about your experience, and then when it's my time, it's redundant, where I'm like, well, this is the experience.
Right.
Let's combine our retro. We both did premium formats because Spider-Man was such a runaway success. IMAX decided to pull the Odyssey out of 400 IMAX theaters to show Spider-Man Brand New Day, and that kind of fucked shit up because people who live near those IMAXs were like, well, fuck me. I didn't get to see the Odyssey, and I guess I'm not. Because remember, the theaters that they pulled them from are digital 190 screens because that's what most of America has for IMAX, right?
Right. Mm.
And that's the only IMAX they can get to.
Yeah, so, I mean...
You see what I'm saying? I will say, before I would like you to go first since this is your part of what have you watched lately, but I just want to say before you get into yours, I just want to give this anecdote. The entire movie is in 190.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I went to 34th Street because it is the second tallest IMAX in the city outside of, you know, the real one.
Right, the Lincoln, yeah.
Yeah, because the only other place you can see it in IMAX that's not 34th Street is Times Square. And that Times Square one, that is not even an IMAX. That is just a waste.
And I just don't like that theater, right?
The layout, dog. The layout is insane.
The 15 escalators.
The employees who give you a hard time. Like, every time I go there, they're like, you got to throw out your drink. And I'm like, why the fuck? Like, any other AMC in the city, they're just like, yo, all right, keep going, because they want you in and out.
Right.
This one, they're like, you got to throw it. Like, fuck you, man. And then you buy, every time I get concessions there, I'll get, like, you know, a bag of M&Ms or some candy or just some popcorn, and they'll be like, well, don't you want a drink? Don't you want some popcorn? I'm like, no, motherfucker. You see what I have. This is all I want. You guys do this all the time. Stop trying to upsell me. Like, they're the only theater who does that. When you go to any other AMC, they're like, all right, well, $8 or $5.
Right. It's like, oh, I didn't suddenly forget that I wanted something to drink.
Right.
Right? Like,
I know when I'm thirsty, motherfucker. Jesus.
I was like, no, now that you mentioned it, I'd like a soda pop. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I hate that theater, dog.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
The only reason I go there is because they do get movies that are just hard to see. You know what I mean? Like, real hard to see.
I hate the only good thing about the Times Square theater is the train station is right there. Right?
Yeah.
The subway station is right there.
The ACE. And then if you walk over a block, the 1, 2, 3, walk over another block, the orange line's right there. Yeah.
So that's the only reason, is just the convenience. Because I know I can get from Penn Station to that theater in under 10 minutes.
Like, if you're going to Times Square to see something premium, you go for the Dolby, because that is the best Dolby in the tri-state area to me. Like, Jeff, you've been in that motherfucker. That shit is huge.
Yeah.
It's almost as big as their IMAX screen. It don't make no fucking sense.
And that Dolby is on the second floor, which is great. So when I would go up that scary ass escalator, just seeing all of Times Square, see the dust on the fucking windows.
The dust that's been there for 50 years. Like, dog, the layers of dust that is on those metal pipes is insane. I'm like, how's a fire not broken?
Right. Like, every time I have to go to the IMAX there, I'm just like closing my eyes and clenching my asshole.
The only time I went there willingly for IMAX is if something I really wanted to see in IMAX was sold out everywhere else, or if it was special. Like, I went there because it was the only theater. I remember this vividly. I went there to see Blade Runner in IMAX because it was the only theater in the tri-state area for one night only that was showing Blade Runner.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
And,
you gotta
like,
do what you gotta do.
Come on, man. Jeff. It's fucking Blade Runner, man. Blade
Right.
Runner and I, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you had to. I get it. All right, but anyway. So yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Saw it again in 4DX 3D. And honestly, they need to start building more 4DX Regal theaters.
So, AMC is starting to actually build 4DX auditoriums.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. So
All
we'll
right.
be able to start using A-list for that.
All right. Because 4DX will make a bad movie enjoyable, and it will make a good movie great. Right? So watching Spider-Man Brand New Day in 4DX 3D, it was like a fucking roller coaster. Right? So the stunts that we talked about, right? Like the practical shit and like the best web swinging we've seen in this series, like in live action, it hits different when you're in 3D and you're moving along with Peter Parker as he's swinging through the seats. Right? You're feeling the bullet hits when Punisher takes on Hulk. Right? And on second watch of the film, I like it even more. Right? I'm not in love with it, but I understand why everybody is in love with it because of the series. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about all of the series. Like I'm talking about the Tobey Maguire and the Andrew Garfield, right? This is the first time we've gotten to to an adult Peter Parker, right? Not you. When I say that is the guilt and the anger and all of that, the emotions. It is a better acted live action than we've seen, you know, especially from the Peter Parker perspective, right? You can argue 2, Spider-Man 2, yes, but I think
that's the best live action Spider-Man.
Right. But I think a lot of that weight is on Alfred Molina.
I mean, Peter's suffering in that one too, and like the way it's written, that for a movie that is heavy on his personal life, it moves fast. Like this Brand New Day is like Spider-Man 2, except it starts and stops. Like for me personally, on a second watch, its flaws are more apparent, and I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep at certain parts.
I get it.
It was loud as fuck though. Like that 34th Street, Jeff.
Yeah,
it's Neshaminy loud.
Oh Jesus Christ! So not even enjoyable loud. It's just it is assaulting your eardrums.
10 a.m. on a Monday, fucking packed.
Yeah,
well behaved. I gotta say the audience was well behaved.
Yeah, I went to a 11 o'clock show on a Tuesday in 4DX, and I had to sit like 3 away from the screen, which honestly wasn't that bad, especially because it's 3D in the 4DX. The seats moving, but yeah, I can see why everybody loves this film. It is, and look, there are faults,
right?
But when it hits, It really hits. And like, you can tell everybody who was involved in this loved doing this.
Well,
Right?
I gotta say, like, the first 45 minutes, I think, are sublime. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, between the montage of him taking down the villains and then the tank chase, which I got problems with the tank chase because I'm just like, yo, so many people are dead.
Right.
Like,
Mhm.
that's why I'm just like, it's gonna be weird to watch X-Men with Jean Grey and try to pawn her off. Because we could talk about spoilers now.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be weird to try to pawn off Jean as a good guy after
After this.
all of this.
Right. And here's my problem with Jean Grey isn't with Jean Grey. It's with I'm over Sadie Sink's angry redhead shtick. Right?
It's
Uh,
too close to Max. That's your problem with
yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's just, yes, I get it. You're angry.
And I get why they did that because her and Peter are on parallel tracks, right?
Mhm.
They're both going through the same thing where they're both alone. They're both dealing with powers they can't really control.
Mhm.
I get it. But at the same time, I love that fight between him and the damage control guards and between him and the Hand. But it's so anticlimactic. I'm like, y'all, you did this better last year in Thunderbolts. Like, it is
Mhm.
almost the same exact story
Right.
as Thunderbolts last year, except 30 minutes longer.
Yeah, and I get that. I definitely 100% get that. One of the things for me is the fact that you expect me to feel sorry for Sadie Sink, for Jean Grey, but she is she is mind raping everybody, right? When she jumps into someone's body, right? That's like a violation that I can't honestly forgive, right? Like
A lot of people have pointed this out, Jeff.
Mhm.
You know the kiss that she does when Zendaya's under mind control?
Right. Uh-huh.
That's technically sexual assault.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people have been pointing out, like, bro, that's sexual assault that I don't think people really thought about because it's a kiss.
Well, they kind of mention it, like when Peter
Yeah.
apologizes.
Yeah, but for a lot of people, that would be a major violation. And
Yeah,
I get
100
it.
Yeah, 100%. Like, there's no accountability for the dude she possessed and just walked into traffic,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
That
for
was an innocent man.
right, an innocent dude that she murdered, right, deliberately. And so for me to feel and I get it, we're supposed to feel sorry for her at the end, but also you seem like you were a horrible person no matter what.
And I don't like that they changed her origin story because
Mhm.
I'll give Dark Phoenix this. That is straight from the comics. Like, her powers activate when her whole family's killed
Right.
in the car crash.
Yeah. That's
Like, the mother abandonment thing, I'm like, damn, y'all, we doing this shit?
yeah. I mean, it's whatever. It's just, yeah. I cannot. No matter what she went through, I cannot justify the things that she did, and that was my that's was even on the first watch. That was one of the biggest things for me.
I'm right there with you, man. I'm literally right there with
You
you.
know, I mean, I
You
love
like
this
it more than I do.
Right.
And I don't hate this movie. I enjoy it. But I don't think it's everybody's mad at me that I don't love this movie. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Yeah, no, look, it's fine. You're not like you don't have to fucking love it. Just, you know, you, you're able to look at it critically and not fall in line, right? Not fall in line with everybody else's feelings.
It's the problem with One Night Only where I just can't turn my brain off because once you
Mhm.
start trying to establish rules and talk about the world in which we are living
Right.
in, you really have to make sure everything's thought out. because then when you do it haphazardly or just, oh, it's this, and then you move on, it's like, wait, what?
But why? Right?
Wait,
but
wait.
how? Yeah. Mhm. And I get it. So of all my problems with the movie, like not all of them, right? Like I don't have so many.
Yeah, I got more than you do.
Right. I was able to let a lot of shit go because I was having such a good time. But like I'm sick of, Sadie Sink being Max in everything that she does. Just like fucking what's her face? Millie Bobby Brown is always fucking 11 in everything that she does. Yeah. Because I genuinely think Sadie Sink's a better actress than that. And I wish there was more nuance in her character, right? Or her portrayal of the character. I would have been able to forgive the whole entire mind rape thing that she was doing if she was just a little bit more regretful for using her powers.
Yes.
Right? Because she's so glib throughout the whole entire thing. It's like, yeah, you're a bad guy. You like, I want my evil people to be evil. And this was evil.
That's my other problem with this shit is like, yo, she's the villain, man. Like, it worked for Sentry because, Sentry is a whatever character. You know what I'm saying? Jean Grey's iconic X-Men character. Like, come on. Like, I kind of wish the main villain was Scorpion. I like Michael Mando. We all watch Better Call Saul.
Right.
Like, we know he's capable. And the fights that he has with Spider-Man in this, I'm like, damn, I wish the villain was just Scorpion, dog. I just also don't like that Trammell Tillman, from the time he comes on screen, I'm like, this dude's evil.
Evil.
And they try to play it off like, I'm like,
I know it. Like,
I'm not against tropes. I'm not against tropes at all because F1 is a trope movie. The movie that we're going to review that I absolutely adore, full of tropes. It's the way how you play them out. And when you play them out and prolong this shit over a 2.5 hour runtime.
Yeah. Like, and I totally get it. As soon as he popped on screen, it's like, oh yeah, well, he's the head of the organization. I'm sure he's done some scandalous shit. And this Mr. Nice Guy bullshit is, in fact, just bullshit. It was obvious from frame one.
It also doesn't help that this nigga was in Severance, dog. He's basically playing homie from Severance.
And you know what? Like, I hope he doesn't get pigeonholed into that. It's like, all right, we need an evil nigga. Here you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because the first time I saw him was Dead Reckoning Part 2. Where I was just like, who's this guy? Because as soon as he comes onto the screen, the way he slides into frame, and he's just like, Mister, are you out of your goddamn mind? I'm like, who is this?
Oh, wait, was he the pilot?
No, he's the sub captain.
Oh, the sub Oh, yeah.
Like, you remember how he just slides in the frame, and he's like, Mister, are you out of your goddamn mind? And then like when he's just like, you could get in trouble for doing this, and he's like, Mister, if you want to poke the bear, you came to the right place. I was just like, who is this dude? And then I watched Severance. I was like, oh, I get why he blew up off of this. This is incredible. Right. But now like this, I'm just like, you are just playing your character from Severance.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
I love that line. Mister, are you out of your goddamn mind? I'm going to say that shit now.
Oh, shit. But anyway, Brand New Day, if you can see it in 40X, I would do it. It's fine.
See it in IMAX, man. It's a good IMAX experience. Like, I'm going to say, it really is a good IMAX experience. you've been to 34th Street, Jeff. How
Mm.
would you talk about their screen there? It's pretty big, right?
Yeah, it's big, it's tall. Yeah,
I got sick. Well, not actual sick, but like
Right.
I got a little
But-
dizzy during those web slinging scenes at the beginning because that screen is so big and the movie's so loud. It really does feel like I was swinging through that,
right?
and I was just like, "Oh boy, this was a mistake." And then what's crazy is I was further away. I sat where I normally sit, which is the back of the theater in those
Right,
handicap seats.
Mm.
I was sitting 4 rows from the screen in Dolby the first time I saw it. How did I was okay. I was
Right.
okay. How did I have a better time that way than I was sitting all the way in the back of the theater in IMAX? I'm gonna see it in 3D just because I want to see that web slinging. I'll be real. Once the damage control set piece is over, once they crash that tank into damage control, I
Right.
think I'm out. Because I also pre-ordered the Blu-ray just because I for consistency. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mhm.
I have the first 3. Again, this is better than Homecoming because I think Homecoming is just a mid-ass movie.
So I rewatched Homecoming last week, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah. It
And
runs
it's-
into the Shang-Chi problem where I'm just like, it's not a bad movie. It's just unremarkable.
right.
And the flaws there are just
Especially
flawed.
coming off of like his introduction in
Civil War.
Civil War, right? Like his interact and the reliance on Tony Stark in Homecoming.
And even
it's-
Far From Home, like, gets
It's-
to you a little much.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I get it, but Spider-Man is an iconic character. You don't have to put Tony Stark in there to make as much as he is to sell the movie. Spider-Man sells the movie.
Yeah. That's probably why, out of all these co-starring movies, this one works the best because it's been everybody little broing Spider-Man, and this is the first one where I was like, oh, this is an actual partnership and not
Right.
like a mentorship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta say though, fucking when I get the Blu-ray after those first 40 minutes, I'm just gonna go straight to the damage control fight at the end to see him fight them guards and fight the Hand. Because
Fair
him
enough.
fighting the Hand, that's still one of the hardest Spider-Man fights I've ever seen in live action, dog.
And if they were smart, they would have shot a short, one of those one takes or whatever like that, so we can see what happened on Staten Island.
Yeah, man. My only complaint also is watching it again. As much as I love Bernthal and their relationship in this, the Punisher does feel random, especially the way he comes into the movie and how he stays in the movie. I do think it's a little random. This really should have been Daredevil.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get what you're saying, but there's
and I'm not trying to denegate this because they keep mentioning, even in interviews, like, yeah, the Punisher you see here is a direct result of what happened in what's the name of that fucking dumbass shit that we watched? It was awful.
One Last Kill.
Yeah, is a direct result of One Last Kill, and I'm like, I
don't
don't see the correlation.
Like,
here,
don't
man.
do that.
I don't see the
stop.
correlation at all.
Like, stop trying to shoehorn that bullshit. Like, stop.
And they said they had to keep in contact with them as they were shooting their shit, and they had to keep in contact with the Daredevil TV show because, again, the mayor pops up and gives Spider-Man the key to the city. And remember, she was on Kingpin's team until the last 2 episodes where she's like, bro, what? I'm out. And then she became
I
mayor.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, the
it was-
Hispanic woman is who's the mayor.
Is
She
the
was the
chief of
deputy
staff.
yeah, for Kingpin.
Right. I didn't even it was just it was such a quick thing. I didn't even realize it. So I'm gonna have to watch it again.
That's crazy that they got to keep in contact with each other like that.
Right.
All I'm
But
gonna
here's
say
the thing.
is,
Even they keep in contact, that One Last Kill right? If Spider-Man: Brand New Day is has a direct correlation to One Last Kill, Frank Castle should not be walking around the street, right? They would have had the SWAT team outside the hospital, right? Ready to take him out.
Also, apparently they're going to address this movie in season 3 of Daredevil.
I mean, good.
Let's, if we're going to do, so the next movie, just have the Defenders in it, y'all. Or just have Spider-Man in the Defenders. I'm not saying him be a Defender. Just have him pop in and out, is what I'm saying.
And if you're going to do this whole entire, everything's connected bullshit, then you have to connect everything.
Yeah, man. Like, some of these characters, they don't have to be co-starring. They could just pop in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be like...
Even a fucking mention. Like, all this shit's happening in New York, and none of these other entities interact. And I know it's the whole entire, small potato, big potato bullshit, but come on.
Like, watching Spider-Man and Punisher teamed up, I'm like, it'd be cool for the next movie if that was Jessica Jones. Can you imagine how fucking funny that shit would be? Like, him and Jessica Jones working a case together.
Yeah.
Luke pops in, he's like, who's this fucking kid? Why is he in our house? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's have fun with this shit, y'all. Like, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not, like, we don't have, like, how Yelena popped in and out. That's what I'm saying. And we don't even have to do that. We could just have, like, a one scene thing where they're just walking through. Like, the one thing I love about Jessica Jones is she's fighting somebody and she sees Miss Marvel and Nova run past her because they're chasing down another bad guy. And I was like, that's hilarious.
Right. Because, like, they're all in the city doing their fucking thing.
And it was funny because Nova's flying and Kamala was her embiggened self with the giant hands, stretched arms. She's like 10 feet tall running down the street trying to catch this dude.
Yeah, so
do shit like that. That's funny. That's funny to me.
Yeah.
Where she's like, Kamala, what's going on? She's like, I'm trying to catch this dude. What are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to catch this dude. And they're like, all right.
Yeah. Like make it like it's an actual lived world where these people are doing this thing, like all not together, but like in the same vicinity.
Right, man. Like, I would love, like, for one of these to start off on, like, a civilian where, like, it's just a dude trying to get to work and, like, some dude's like, bro, it's Spider-Man. He's like, cool, man, I'm going to be late in, like, 2 minutes. And he starts running down. And then the impetus is maybe that character perishes and it really hurts that, the way they went out. That hero makes it their personal mission to figure out how this happened.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's
am I wrong?
No, I like that. I like that pitch. I mean, there's a million different ways to do this.
Yeah, look, all I'm going to say is get Dustin back to do these movies and
get him to do everything, honestly.
I think it's very shameful that, one, even though we don't like it too personally, I think it's crazy that it's been 6 years and we haven't seen Shang-Chi since his solo movie. Like, Dustin said recently in an interview, he was just like, if we worked normally and if we had my way, we'd be making part 3 right now. And I'm like, that's sad that the director feels this way. The audience wants it. Everybody wants this to happen. Y'all can't, that's one of your most successful films. Y'all can't make it happen.
We've seen Shang-Chi once. We've seen Wang in like multiple
movies. Yeah.
And I love Wang.
And I'll say this, Shang-Chi was one of my favorite characters in What If. Like, he worked well better in What If than he did his own
That was a
movie.
Western episode, right?
Yeah, and I think he popped up in a couple of more too. I'm like, why does this character work better in this fucking show than he does his own movie?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of the stuff in What If worked better than some of these movies.
Yeah, like, Shang-Chi 2 should have been out like yesterday, dog. Like, and then Wonder Man, we've
Wonder
all
Man's a
noticed.
travesty.
We've all noticed a pattern, right? Armor Wars. that was supposed to be a roadie movie. Then they're like, oh, it's going to be a roadie show. And now they're going to reconfigure it to whoever's going to play Tony next. So it's going to be another Iron Man movie.
Wait, so they're bringing back
Tony.
Or you could just
have it what it was originally going to be, a
Riri.
War Machine movie.
Yeah, War Machine or a Riri, you know, because she's still out there.
Well, let's get to that. Ironheart, a show that was so bad, y'all just put out there with the cliffhanger, and it's just there, just sitting there. Echo, a show that wasn't too good, but had a Native American protagonist. That shit came and went. Secret Invasion, starring Nick Fury, one of our favorite characters, played by one of our favorite actors. Y'all really fucked that shit up. Blade.
Well,
that's why everybody's so excited for Ghost Rider. I'm like, yo, listen, I will believe it once I see pictures from the set.
Right. But that's getting made.
Well, I will believe it once I have pictures from the set, because y'all announced so much shit.
Yeah, but it's Ryan Gosling.
Wakanda Forever. Look what happened with that. Because they were just like, well, I know y'all sad. Yeah, I know y'all sad Chadwick died, but come on.
It's like chop chop. We got to make this movie that connects to nothing, that will get around to connecting to something 5 years later. Right? When they could have just taken their time.
Disgusting.
Yeah. All right, let's move on, because we've been talking about this shit all day. Like, we will be just talking about how I was talking about how Marvel be fucking up.
Yo, you think Vision Quest is gonna be good?
No.
How many episodes do you think that's gonna be?
I'm going to say 6 at the most.
Okay. Should we start referring to that as White Vision, the White Vision show?
I've never called it anything but. It's always gonna be the White Vision show.
Man, Paul Bettany, man, you are a great thespian, man.
Look, he doesn't owe us shit.
Yo, listen, he won at life. You know why?
Jennifer Connelly, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
You won at life, man.
He good. Like, don't nobody feel sorry for Paul Bettany. Don't nobody feel bad for him. Don't you dare feel bad for him.
I'd rather him be stuck playing Vision for the rest of his career than make movies like Priest or Legion. Because I'm like, bro, you're better
as trashy as Legion is.
No, dog, I was so bored. I left halfway through to take a shit and get candy. And then I came back and my boy looked at me. He's like, I'll be right back. Because we went to see it because he wanted to see it. He left for 30 minutes. He came back reeking like weed. I was like, what the fuck did you do? He's like, oh, I went to go smoke another joint and then I bought these Skittles. I was like, nigga, we could have left. We could have fucking left.
Yeah, I like Legion only after I watched Constantine, right? So I watched Constantine and I'm like, yeah, I want more this type of shit. So then I'll put on Legion.
A splinter has more value to Constantine than Legion does to Constantine. I would don't ever utter those two movies in the same sentence.
No, I'm not saying they're comparable. I'm just saying I want more fucking religious magic bullshit.
Speaking of, like, yo, let's get around to Constantine too, nigga. Like,
I mean, please and thank you. It's been
listen, we had comics accurate Constantine, and that was good. They had one season show on NBC, and then they put that character in Legends of Tomorrow till they canceled that show.
Yeah, but I thoroughly enjoyed Keanu Reeves.
Constantine. Yeah. Let's get a Constantine too, baby.
Yeah. I mean,
also, like, yo, listen, let's do Sandman properly. Like, let's get the fucking movie, because guess who eventually shows up in Sandman?
I'm guessing Constantine, right? Yeah.
Hell yeah. That nigga shows up and he's just like, oh, fuck. I gotta deal with this shit.
Let's do it. All right, let me get to my watches. I'll keep it short. Because honestly, this list is so long, I've forgotten a lot of this shit. We'll start with TV. I don't know if I talked about the Burrows on a previous episode.
Oh no, I was about to say, did you want to jump right into Cape Fear? Because that's going to be another long discussion.
What?
It's going to be another long discussion.
I mean, honestly, I haven't finished Cape Fear. I still have.
Oh, you want to just finish it then, and then we'll hold off?
Yeah, we'll hold off because I still have 3 episodes left.
I don't mind watching both of those movies again. Maybe I need to give Scorsese another chance, but like watching those back to back, I was just like, whoa, this is a masterpiece, to like, whoa, Scorsese, chill the fuck out.
Right. But yeah, so I'll hold off on Cape Fear. Okay. The Burrows, it's on Netflix. Like I said, I watched this fucking 2 months ago. I think that's how long it's been since we've had what you've been watching. It's good. It honestly, it sort of reminds me of what our main review was trying to do, right? Recapture that 80s Amblin feel, right? The mystery is whatever in it, but the attention to detail, the character interactions, even the score and the character arcs, it reminds me of like something Spielberg would do. This is sort of like Cocoon meets E.T. meets the Goonies. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though some of it was predictable. The acting's on point. The special effects for a Netflix show, pretty great. And it's shot like a film, right? It looks cinematic. So The Burrows on Netflix. Here's a spoiler alert. They canceled the show even though it was one of their most successful shows. Right?
Wasn't that from the Duffers too?
They are executive producers, but someone else actually created the show. And honestly, I enjoy this so much more than the last couple of seasons of Stranger Things.
Well, they left Netflix because they got fed up with them, and then Ellison gave them a wild first look deal where I was just like, that's a lot of fucking money, man.
Yeah, because, look, all you need is one hit and you can write checks. Right? All you need is one hit.
Well,
or cash checks, I should say.
That's not good for Benioff and Weiss, right? They haven't really been working consistently since Game of Thrones ended. They were handed everything.
Well, they fucked that.
That's why I'm like, oh, the Duffer Brothers are next, baby. Y'all gonna be handed everything, and then have that shit just be like yoink, 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 yoink.
Well, they got that shit yanked. The Game of Thrones dudes, because of the Confederate show. Right. And also because they fucking screwed the pooch on that last season.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I gotta say, it is wild that Marvel gave Malcolm Spellman that show after he was working with Benioff and Weiss on Confederate. Like, that's just fucking wild. Like, you don't know that? So that show was gonna have 4 showrunners. Benioff, Weiss, Malcolm Spellman, and his wife.
I mean, good for him.
But that also explains some of the things that goes on in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Which just should have been a fucking movie. I don't understand why that wasn't a fucking movie.
That should have been fucking Captain America. Cap 4.
Yeah, Cap 4.
But it is what it is.
And Thunderbolts should have been an Avengers movie. Like, it should have just been Falcon being like, well, fuck, man, if we got to do this shit, I guess we're I love Thunderbolts. I do. I really do, y'all. But, like...
It was a miss. It was
Everything's just like...
even the marketing, right? Like...
I think that's why that movie flopped, because, like, literally that Monday morning, 10 a.m. Monday morning, Just
What
give
was it?
away
Yeah.
just give it that shit away.
Yeah. So, all right. So yeah, the Burrows on Netflix. After that, Deli Boy season 2 on Hulu.
Oh yeah, I told you I wasn't doing it.
Yeah, I watched it. If you like season 1 of Deli Boys, you like season 2 of Deli Boys. It's the same sort of comedy. They're a little bit more successful now, but they're trying to launder all of their ill-gotten gains, and they get in bed with Fred Armisen, who plays a scumbag casino owner.
Yo, shout out to Fred Armisen. Shout out to Carrie Brownstein. I hope y'all do a Portlandia revival.
I mean, it's got to be down the pipe.
Even though those last 3 seasons were not funny, those first 3 seasons
were
still
great.
crack. Yeah.
Like, I still put them on because it's just like, it makes no sense.
The dream of the 90s is alive in Portland.
Yeah. So, Deli Boys season 2, it's what it is.
I'm gonna be real, Jeff. I can't wait till we get to that level where we got to start touring for this shit. Because we should make Portland like a 3-day jaunt. Like, let's really explore the city.
Look, I hear Portland is amazing.
Yeah, yo, we should plan that. Let's plan a trip to Portland.
House of the Dragon on HBO. And this is their 3rd season. And just like the first season was all set up for a really enjoyable 2nd season, this 3rd season is a setup for which I hope will be the last season, the 4th season.
Well, isn't this going to lead right into the movie?
Are they doing a movie?
Aegon's Conquest.
Okay, sure.
Which that I want to see, because I'm like, yeah, I want to see some fucking dragons just like destroying shit. Like, hell yeah.
I mean, there was like plenty of dragon action this
Should I finally
season.
just bite the bullet and watch this shit? Because everybody keeps saying the 3rd season finale is the best episode of this entire universe. And I'm like, really?
I mean, universe, yeah, cool. All right, sure. Yeah,
it's better than some of the highs. Game of Thrones has highs, man.
It's not better than Blackwater.
Or the Red Wedding. Or when Ned got beheaded.
I mean, those are all shit shock moments. I'm talking like just pure battles, right?
I'm talking about like that. Like they say it's the best because of pure shock value and storytelling, and then battles. The season 3 finale.
Shock value, no. I mean, the one character that you want to die all season dies so spectacularly and so like, I kind of dug it.
Okay.
Right? The battle was okay, but I think the battle that began, the sea battle with the dragons and the Armada, was a better episode, better battle this season, and I think that was the first episode.
All right, say no more. So then I'm just going to stick with A Knight of the Seven Realms, and then when the movie comes out, I'll see the movie. Yeah,
so like, but this season was definitely a setup for the shit that's going to happen in the 4th season. And this is moving pieces around. This is, characters' motivations being revealed. Yeah, it's opening fire for the 4th season. It's okay.
Well, let me ask you this, Jeff.
Yeah.
How do you feel about how are you feeling about the movie?
I didn't even know there was going to be a movie.
Well, how do you feel about seeing Aegon's Conquest? What we've heard about in the original show about how fucking crazy that shit was and why the Targaryens were overthrown.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see a movie where the Targaryens get their comeuppance. Right?
Okay.
So I'd be in it just to, I hope I see, I want to see Aegon die.
I'm excited to see that because that sounds fucking, like, I'm always down for epic fantasy shit. Like, that's, like, come on, Lord of the Rings, The Odyssey, like, yeah, that's some shit I love to see on a large scale, big budget.
Right. So if they are going to do Aegon's Conquest, then these seasons of this of this show make it so I really can't wait to watch this and see him die. The character work.
That was going to be a miniseries, but then they just retooled it into a movie. But I want to say this real quickly, and then Jeff, I want you to state your opinion on this, because this is just how I feel personally. Game of Thrones seems to be running into a Star Wars problem in that everything's a fucking prequel. And I'm at a point now in my life where I'm like, navel gazing, I don't want to look back, because even the shit that navel gazes is looking forward. Like King of the Hill, looking forward. Futurama, we're looking forward. Scrubs, we are moving on to the next generation of nurses and doctors. We're looking forward. This is what I want from Star Wars and Game of Thrones. What happens after? What's next? Not what came before. How do you feel on that?
Yes and no. When it comes to the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, right? I don't mind this prequel because it's the Game of Thrones version of Spider-Man, right? On the ground shit. Right?
Okay.
Like on the ground shit, like has, you know, it connects to the larger universe, but
it's
not
its own thing.
But not in a way that it's like, oh, you need to know this to know this. Right? So that's why I love Night of the Seven Kingdoms. House of the Dragon, it's just an excuse to have dragons and battles, right? And sure, I guess to see how the Targaryen empire or dynasty rose and fell, cool. But I just want them to hurry up and die. Right? I want them to be done. And I'm mad. Like watching this movie or watching this show and then watching the OG Game of Thrones, it's like, yeah, it was always going to turn out like this because centuries of inbreeding make some crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah, that happens in real life. Like incest, like a few generations removed, they start getting more and more mentally unstable because that's not supposed to be happening.
Right. Like you're supposed to, you know, kind of spread the seed. So yeah, watching the show is like,
also,
yeah,
I'm sorry. Nothing sounds more unappealing than sharing intimate moments with a family member or getting sexual intimacy.
Yeah, like so.
There's nothing about that has ever scratched any type of itch.
So Rhaena Targaryen is literally married and to her uncle, who she's been fucking since she was like 15.
Hey, you know what? I'll give Jon Snow this. At least he was freaked out when he first found out. Daenerys was just like, "Oh, this is another day to me." And she just sat there with her legs wide open, like, "Who cares?" And Jon Snow's just standing there, like, "This is not good."
That's that Targaryen, right? Like she was unfazed, and he was like,
she was about to turn herself into a pretzel. Like, yo, it don't matter.
Right? Like that's that Targaryen, man. So like this
putting
was
the legs behind her head.
It was always going to be like this. All right, so let me quickly get into movies. Let's. I saw The Last Witch Hunter finally.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry you saw that. Was I wrong? Or did I undersell it for you?
You undersold it. I think
Sir Michael Caine.
I think Vin Diesel is he wants another franchise so bad, right? And it's kind of sad right? He wants a fucking franchise so bad, but you have the Fast and the Furious, man.
If he wanted to do Dungeons and Dragons, why didn't he just join the cast of he could have easily been in Stranger Things.
This is like if Constantine were dumb. Right, like real dumb.
That's how this movie got made. It's just his campaign he plays in Dungeons and Dragons as a movie.
Is it?
Like the main character is the character he came up with when he plays Dungeons and Dragons.
Fuck this movie. Fuck this even more.
We should try that. We still haven't tried that, man.
I'm trying to get someone to teach us. It's just I'm lazy and don't want to go out. But we should do that. I want to play D&D just once.
Right. I want to know what the hubbub is about.
Right, because everybody
white there.
Right, everybody who plays, they seem like they have so much fun.
Yeah, living nice lives and shit.
Right, and every TV show I've seen where they are playing D&D is like that looks fun as fuck.
I mean, we both like the movie, and
yeah,
the movie is basically, people said that is basically what a campaign is like. That movie is literally like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and I'm like, oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I don't.
Where we could just crack jokes and shit. Yeah. Maybe we should write a Dungeons and Dragons movie and try to get it made, because we're two ignorant black dudes who say whatever the fuck we want. Imagine our Dungeons and Dragons movie. You know, our movie will be violent as fuck and shit like that.
Let's call it fucking Black Dragons. It's just like it's.
I know exactly what we call it. We call it Dungeons and Dragons : a gangster ass movie.
Yep, boom, 100% sold. Let's go.
I'm still trying to get my movie. One of my dream projects is called The Streets of Trenton. It's called Streets of Trenton : a gangster ass movie.
I mean, you could make that shit. Honestly, one of my dream movies is to remake Used Cars. And I love that fucking movie so much. And everybody I want to play the people in this movie, they're old enough where it would work. So
I just want
Brad Pitt, holler at me.
I will help you make that movie if you let me put the dead hooker joke from Dirty Work in that movie.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's still one of the funniest scenes.
Yeah. Go for it.
Sir, why does all your cars have dead hookers in them?
Yeah. Boom.
You remember that scene?
Let's fucking go.
Shit?
Yes.
Have you ever seen?
I've seen Dirty Work. I haven't seen Dirty Work since literally the fucking early 2000s. But that's all anyone talks about is that dead hooker joke. No one can remember anything else but that fucking joke.
If you need dirty work done, you call me. 1-800-DIRTY-WORK. We'll get it done. Sir, why do you have so many dead hookers in your car? Oh my God, another used car with a dead hooker in it.
Yeah. So that's coming. Look, I'm surprised they haven't made a Dirty Work remake.
Yo, I want to do Dirty Work too. You know how they always come out with sequels to movies like 80 years later, and it has nothing to do with
nothing.
Like
I'm the cousin.
We should do Dirty Work too.
Yes, the world needs Dirty Work too.
Dirty Work 2:
Electric
Dirtier
Boogaloo.
Work. Dirtier Work.
Man, and whenever there's a 2, I always want to be like Electric Boogaloo.
And then we'll do another one. We'll call it Dirty Work 3: The Last Job.
I think do we have to talk to the Norm Macdonald estate to get the rights?
They'll probably sell it to us for $100.
All right. Moving on to other shitty movies. I watched BAYWATCH.
Yo, sorry, you watched that shit too.
Yeah, look, I don't know what I was going through a couple of months ago. but I was just like, let me watch all these shitty ass franchise non-starters. Yeah,
And The Rock was mad that critics trashed that.
he should be mad he was in it. He should be mad that he convinced somebody, like someone convinced him that that movie. So here's my thing with Baywatch. Is it a comedy? Or is it an action movie? Because
and how
it's
is
not,
Yaya not one of the lifeguards?
I like Yaya playing some fucking Uncle Tom motorcycle cop. Like, it is bad. Like, it's gonna go down in history as it's gonna be a cult classic eventually. Eventually, some kids are gonna get real stoned and watch Baywatch the movie, and they are going to do a stage revival off Broadway or in like one of those Philly art houses, and it's just going to be they're going to remake Baywatch the movie as some sort of art piece, right? This is going to change lives, but it's a bad fucking film.
The girl who plays CJ, never seen her in another movie ever again.
Yeah, right. The everyman dude, right?
Oh yeah, he was in a couple of movies before he disappeared.
Yeah, he disappeared. The fact that his best friend, like, wasn't that his best friend that died, and he could give like 2 fucks about it? Yeah. And here's the thing. What was The Rock's motivation throughout this? Because they're doing undercover missions to like stop drug deals. My guy, you were a lifeguard. You were like infiltrating shit and acting like a real police officer. And the real cops are like, you're a lifeguard. You should do that. Like, I'm protecting the beach. It's so just, ugh.
I just came up with a great idea. That's how Dirty Work 2, Dirtier Work's going to start off.
Right.
It's going to start off like a Baywatch movie, but then some dude's going to sit there with a metal detector, and he's like, oh, I found a ring. He pulls it out. It's a dead hand. And he keeps finding dead hookers in the sand. And he's like, sir, why you have so many dead hookers on your beach?
Yeah, I mean,
have the character from the movie get set up.
I mean, we might want to stay away from dead hookers on the beach for a while, just because we got that Golgo Beach killer who's still on trial.
I don't even know about this shit.
Yeah, so there is actually a dude who's been killing Long Island prostitutes.
Of course it's on Long Island. Of course. Fucking course. Of course.
So, like well,
the asshole of New York.
Yeah, I think we have to wait until that trial is over before we tell that joke.
Oh shit!
All right, moving on. I got 3 more I'm going to talk about, and then we'll move on.
I'm going to be canceled at the end of this episode.
It's fine. It's called Blame It on AI. AI said all that. So it was a setup. It's fake news.
Man.
On Amazon, I found this movie, and it's absolutely I adore this fucking film. It's called ONYX the Fortuitous and the Talisman of Souls. It is a lowish budget movie that was funded through crowdfunding based on a series of viral videos. So ONYX the Fortuitous, the character, is a dude, like a nerd, who's got like a very distinct speech pattern, who used to go out and interview people at Comic-Cons, right? And it's absolutely fucking hilarious. So he got, wrote a script, did the Kickstarter, and it feels like an old school 90s horror film, right? Or horror comedy, right? So it's this dude, ONYX, who gets called, like through contest, he gets called to meet his Satanist hero with a whole bunch of other weird characters, and some shenanigans and bullshittery happen. But it is so genuine, right? They weren't trying to make money off of this. They just want to tell a good fucking story. The special effects are on point. The acting is on point. It's absolutely fucking hilarious. And this was an amazing find. And sometimes on Amazon or on Tubi, you find a movie that's just like, oh man, there's hope. So ONYX, if you get a chance, ONYX the Fortuitous and the Talisman of Souls is goofy, it's heartfelt, it's gory. It's what I want from a horror comedy.
By the way, Jeff, have you seen what Tubi's about to do?
No, what's Tubi about to do?
They're about to put up a bunch of AI content that they're making themselves.
Nope.
All these AI shorts.
Nope. Tubi, be better. You don't need to do that, man. You will take anything. There's so much content on Tubi that you will never get to the end of Tubi. Ever, forever, right? So why this AI content bullshit when you will literally take cell phone movies, right? From like hood directors. Why spend the money?
Good question.
Yeah. Don't do that. Be better. Be fucking better. Moving on from that, Corporate Retreat. It's a horror movie that came out this year that I absolutely fucking hate. So the idea behind it is,
it looks like it cost $2. I remember seeing the trailer for it.
I mean, yeah, it's one location. The acting is horrible. It's as if Hostel took place with a bunch of tech bros.
Okay.
Yeah, it's horribly bad. So bad that I've forgotten most of the reasons I hate it, but it's now in my soul that I hate it. Right? Like when you can sense evil, when like dogs and babies can sense evil, that's how I feel about Corporate Retreat. Right? Like I don't know why. I've forgotten why I hate it. I don't want to watch it again to remember why I hate it. I just know that it was supremely bad and over fucking hyped. And now that I'm talking about it, the director, like the writer, the director, same dude who was his debut feature, also written, directed, and starring him. So that tells you everything you need to know about this asshole. And the movie is, the Corporate Retreat is made by someone who's never actually worked anywhere or been on a corporate retreat or had interactions with real people. But they got high and they came up with an idea of what if there was a killer at a corporate retreat? But it's not even that interesting a concept. The way it's executed. Spoiler alert, it's Alan Ruck. Alan Ruck is the Svengali of this whole entire thing. And the machinations behind it, his fucking motivation are idiotic. It's Corporate Retreat. Don't watch it anywhere. anytime, not even as a goof. And finally, another Amazon, the latest from Joseph Kahn, Ick.
Yo, have you seen this nigga's Twitter?
So here's the thing.
He has lost his fucking mind, man.
Here's the thing with Joseph Kahn, right? Like, he pushes me to that whole entire, you got to separate the art from the artist, right?
Oh, not in this case.
I haven't seen some of his recent stuff. Before, I thought he was just trolling, right? I couldn't tell if he was actually conservative or just trolling people because he's a troll ass motherfucker. But I love a Joseph Kahn film. I love Detention. I loved Bodied. I love this.
Do you love Torque?
No.
Okay. Yo, if you said you like Torque, dog,
No.
we'd have to have an intervention, bro.
Like, no one liked Torque, right? But that was his first movie. And like when he was coming off music videos. So I'll give that like you were practicing. Because as much as bad as Torque was, Detention was great. And Ick, it's fun. It's funny. It's in his style. It's got big throwback to 2000s, 90s energy. It's about a town that is infested by this fungus that is just so pervasive. It's just become part of the town, right? It's been there for like years. All of a sudden, the Ick begins to mutate, evolve, and starts attacking the citizens of the town. And it's up to Brandon Routh to not stop
Shout out
it.
Superman.
It's up to him to get the fuck out of town because he's not trying to save anybody. He's just trying not to die. I like this movie a lot for something that I just randomly came across on Amazon while I was scrolling through really bad movies to watch. I was like, oh, Ick? That's a horrible name. Let me sit down and watch this. And I was pleasantly surprised. If you've seen Detention, if you've seen Bodied, you know Joseph Kahn's like, he's like Michael Bay with a better sense of humor and a little bit more Ritalin. That's a Joseph Kahn film. But yeah, Ick, it's on Amazon. Look, it's free. If you like weird, funny horror, yeah, go for it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right, Brandon, what have you watched lately?
I want to start off that all the Lethal Weapon movies are on Samsung TV Plus, or they were. I don't know. I'm not too sure because, this happened a while ago. I decided because, we talked about the first one at length. We talked about how much we love 2. We quote 2 pretty often on this show.
I quoted life.
Decided to give 3 another rewatch. And 3 is a good idea, executed in the worst way possible.
I mean, 3 is better than 4.
3 is also, for some reason, overlit. It's like a ugly, like sometimes I'm like, wow, this is some great photography that, Richard Donner's known for doing. And then sometimes I'm just like, yo, this looks like a fucking TV show. And I'm not talking about like TV shows today. TV shows, y'all used to have a look. And like the look was overlit and hastily built. That's what some of Lethal Weapon 3 looks like. Riggs is straight up a prick in this, to the point where I'm like, why does Murtaugh even put up with this? Like, the whole thing Murtaugh has to realize is like his retirement is fucking up Riggs because Riggs, his family is Murtaugh's family. Like, he can't live without Murtaugh. And I'm just like, okay, but then you guys give no reason for Murtaugh to want to stick around with this guy. Like, just a fucking prick. As soon as he shows up, they tell him, like, hey, don't go into the building. Wait for the bomb squad. And what do? They go into the building, and he just starts cutting wires. And even Roger's like, yo, what are you doing? Why the fuck are you doing this? Just cutting wires. This nigga's a sociopath. Like, at least in the first two movies, I'm like, he's suffering from the war, from his wife being murdered. And now this shit, I'm just like, you're just a fucking prick, man.
Right. Like, everything's kind of coming up roses for him. He's got this new family. He's got love, right? Or at least, a family.
Yeah, because they find, because this
Russo.
is the one where they introduce Rene Russo, who, honestly, I wish they did it like they did the show, and that Riggs died at the end of 2, and then Lorna was Murtaugh's new partner, because Lorna, great character. Love her. Like, Rene Russo, she could fight, man. Like, some of the stunts she was doing in this, I'm like, y'all, why can't we do this shit in today, man? But I'll be for real, this does feel like somebody was hired to write a parody of the first 2 Lethal Weapon.
Well, who's the writer on 3?
Jeffrey Boehm.
Who? Let
You
me
can
see.
Google.
While you talk more, let me look up Jeffrey Boehm.
Like, to me, this movie didn't really hit until Renee showed up. You know what I'm saying? And once she shows up, like, the movie just takes off. And the finale is somehow both too big and underwhelming.
All I remember from the climax of 3 is the bulldozer versus the armor-piercing bullets.
Bullets, yeah. And all honestly, I think that's a good fucking story for the villain. Is he is a former cop who is now selling armor-piercing bullets to street gangs. That's amazing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But again, the execution on the motherfucker is awful.
Yeah, I'm even looking at the screen capture of Lethal Weapon 3, which I haven't watched in 20 years.
Yeah, man.
And it looks,
I really wish Riggs died at the end of 2, because if I knew this was what 3 and 4 was gonna be, I would have just been like, yeah, just kill Riggs in 2, man.
Oh well, I mean, all right, let's see.
Yeah, I feel bad for Rene Russo, man, because then she doesn't really get to do much in 4 because she's pregnant. Her character is not her herself, but her character, Lorna.
Okay, so Jeffrey Boehm wrote The Witches of Eastwick.
That's a decent movie.
He did the screenplay for 2. Right, so I
but
guess
he's working off a Shane Black story,
right? Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
All right, I fuck with that. I'll give him that.
Funny Farm, The Lost Boys, Inner Space, and he's uncredited on Lethal Weapon 1.
Huh.
A couple of Tales from the Crypts episodes. He was the creator of The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Oh, fuck. I do love that show.
The Phantom. Okay.
The Phantom sucks, though, dog.
Yeah, but it's good dumb. The Dead Zone?
Which one?
The movie.
I'll be real, bro. That is the one time where I fuck with both the movie and the show. And they're completely different,
Right.
but, like, both are fucking amazing.
All right.
Remember that show? Did you like that show?
I did like the show. That was with Anthony Michael Hall, right?
Hell yeah. Okay. Co-writer. There's a co-writer, dog.
Yeah. But like, so this guy, so like Jeffrey Boehm, what happened? The studio happened.
I'm looking at the other co-writer, and the co-writer Robert Michael Kamen. He wrote Taps.
Okay.
Which is not a bad movie.
Right.
Split Image, which I've never seen.
Right.
And then he wrote, and now this is right after Split Image, he got Karate Kid. He wrote Karate Kid.
Okay.
Wrote Karate Kid 2. And then, well, Karate Kid 3 is a piece of shit.
Right. But 1 and 2. Okay.
He wrote the James Marshall, Cuba Gooding Jr. movie, Gladiator. about them being street fighters.
Which wasn't horrible.
The Power of One? What the fuck is this? Steven Dorff and Morgan Freeman were in a movie together?
Yeah, that's Nelson Mandela movie.
Okay. All right. He wrote The Fifth Element. He wrote Kiss of the Dragon, which is not good.
Okay.
He wrote The Transporter. I fuck with The Transporter.
All right. So these motherfuckers, like, they're not horrible.
Yeah, because he's uncredited on Dolph Lundgren's Punisher. He's uncredited on Under Siege. He's uncredited on The Fugitive. He's uncredited on The Devil's Own. Remember that movie?
The one where
Harrison Ford, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, the Irish bomber one. Yeah.
And he's uncredited on The Devil's Advocate, but that movie fucking sucks.
I mean,
that movie sucks.
Pacino's great.
Dog, he wrote Taken.
What?
And he wrote The Fifth Element. And he wrote A Walk in the Clouds. Remember this Keanu Reeves movie?
The romantic one in Italy where, like...
Yeah.
Which is, honestly, I fuck with A Walk in the Clouds.
What happened?
What happened with Lethal Weapon 3? What happened?
Jan de Bont was the DP. Jan, why does this movie look like fucking shit for most of it?
What happened with Lethal Weapon 3?
I'm saying because Stuart Wilson's amazing in this, and Stuart Wilson is the villain. He's the bad cop.
Yeah, no, like he's like I've never not seen him play a villain.
I'm also gonna get Stuart. I'm gonna talk about real soon a Stuart Wilson movie where he plays the bad guy in a third entry, and another very popular '90s franchise. I'll get to it.
Okay.
Yeah. This was the highest installment in the series until 4. Or no, this is the highest installment in the series, period.
Really? It made more money than 2?
Usually, nowadays, that's the one that makes the most money is 2, unless you're Spider-Man. Like, everybody's like, Brandon, do you see how much money Spider-Man's making? You don't think Endgame's gonna make, Doomsday's gonna make that much money? I'm like, no, because you know why? Because it's fucking Spider-Man.
Right.
It's fucking Spider-Man.
Right.
Sorry.
It was never not going to make money.
Also, Spider-Man's not in Doomsday, so yeah, no.
Unless they shoehorn him in somehow.
He's in Secret Wars. They already confirmed.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. Sure. But
okay.
that I guess Lethal Weapon's an outlier where the third is the highest. It's a shame because that movie's a piece of shit. That is a piece. It's overblown even from the opening title cards. Like the opening title cards are Hollywood as fuck.
Don't they fly at the screen or some shit like that?
Yeah, and like you see the fire dance around the screen and there's a big explosion. Lethal Weapon 3, and I'm just like, God damn, this is overblown, man.
So
overblown.
Like one of my favorite shows is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And they're always
the Lethal Weapon 5.
Now they're up to Lethal Weapon 7. They've made 2
I gotta catch up on the show.
They've made and Lethal Weapon 7. They're trying not to get canceled, right? So it's woke, and they got Pepper Jack as fucking Murtaugh. But
you know what my favorite episode of that show is?
What was it?
Maureen Ponderosa's wedding.
Oh, yo.
With the bath salts.
It's straight like a horror movie. And like when Dennis fucks Maureen and he's like, "What have I done? Oh God, what have I done?" It's just so fucking
she shows up at the end of the episode. She's like, "All right, silly goose, it's time to go home." And he just turns to the cop. Turns to the cop. He's like, "No," and the cop's like, "Yeah." He's like, "No."
I love that fucking show. That was my comfort show during pandemic. During lockdown, it was Always Sunny and Parks and Rec. Just like on rotation.
You know why Always Sunny is funny? Because it is like Philly. It's just a heightened version of Philly.
It's Philly, and they do not give a fuck. It's I've always compared it to Seinfeld as like it's Seinfeld, but where the people don't care if they're liked.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? They do not give a fuck if they're liked. Yeah.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon 3, man. I turned on Lethal Weapon 4. I was like, you know what, fuck it, might as well. And power went out, and I was like, whoa, they did me a favor, because the opening for 4 is the most insane thing. I'm like, how did we get here when this is how the movie opens? Where a dude randomly shooting up in the... I'm like, who is he shooting, and what is he... Why is he doing this, first off? The streets are empty, so he's just walking around with a Uzi and a flamethrower, just shooting up and setting everything on fire. Riggs and Murtaugh show up, no other cops. It's raining, so the flamethrower is still working in the rain. He tells them, like, hey, you gotta take off all your clothes, and then I could take him down. And you see him cluck like a chicken in the rain as Riggs shoots the tank on his back, and he blows up and flies into a gas station, takes out a whole city block of LA because a dude with a flamethrower flew on fire into a gas station, taking out that whole city block. And then that ends with him going, hey, that was a good idea, Riggs. He's like, yeah, it was a bad idea. You could have gotten killed, and I just wanted to see you in your underwear. It's funny. I was like,
I have forgotten.
How did we get here, bro?
I have forgotten. That's how it.
That's how Lethal Weapon 4 opens.
I forgot that's how they got demoted.
They get demoted in the third one.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, in 3 they get demoted, and rightfully so, because I'm like, why would you go into a bomb and just start cutting wires willy-nilly? And your own partner's even like, stop doing this shit.
Yeah, I thought they were demoted in 4 as well.
Nah,
but it doesn't matter. They're always getting demoted. They're always just...
They got demoted in 3, and then the FBI shows up, because that's who Lorna works for. She works for the FBI. They're like, yo, this is our case. You guys fucked it up. And then the chief's like, well, they're working the case with you, and promotes them back up to detectives. I was like, this is not how this shit works, bro. This is now not... None of this shit works like this, y'all.
This is... How did we get here? How do we go from a fucking bare knuckle in the rain on the lawn fucking fist fight
that ends with both Riggs and Murtaugh gunning that dude down in front of everybody? I'm like, oh, they would both be done after.
Right? How do we end, like, in 1 and 2, diplomatic immunity has been revoked. Right? Like, those first 2 movies are the highlights of 80s action cinema. And then you get 3.
Because don't get me wrong, if 2 happened in real life, both Riggs and Murtaugh would be in jail because they murdered a South African diplomat. Don't matter if he 100%. Was corrupt or not, but...
Yeah. Yeah. Like, he tore down a whole entire fucking house in 2. Lest we forget, he took his fucking the Lethal Weapon 2 mobile and tore out the beams on a house on the side of a mountain.
Oh my God. Wow, man, we just forgave everything because they're like, oh yeah, they're cops.
Right, yeah. They're on our side. Like, every cop movie from the 80s and 90s, you have to realize they are bad police officers, right? They are they would actively be under investigation for everything in an 80s movie.
And that's why they treat Lorna bad too, because she works with internal affairs. They're like, ugh, here comes the IA bitch. I'm like,
it's like, didn't you summarily execute someone on the street?
I'm like, guys,
yeah, but you don't be a narc about it.
Guys, your main suspect is a fucking cop. You guys are pissed about that shit.
Yo, wait, time out. Hold on. I just got some news.
What's up?
So the state is currently at the mayor's office conducting a raid.
No wonder when I was doing outreach work, whenever I was canvassing in the hood, niggas would all be like, yo, can you run for mayor? I'm like, every nigga, they're like, you're the only person who comes to the hood and cares about us.
Yeah.
I don't want to be mayor of Trenton.
I don't want to be mayor of anything. I like to do too much scandalous shit. I like to drink and whore too much.
Also, like, they will never let a dude with dreadlocks into any sort of political career.
I mean, look, there's got to be some dude out there with dreads who's in
Like,
the
could you
office.
imagine me being senator of New Jersey, just sitting there? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Being like,
I can. I would rather have you than what is Cory Booker a senator or is he a representative? I don't.
I think he's still senator.
Yeah. I'd rather have that than that ineffectual fucking ass kiss motherfucker.
Why
Like,
can't
do something,
Mandani-
man. Do something.
Why can't Mandani be president, bro? Because did you hear what he's doing?
No, I haven't heard what he's doing, but I bet it's fucking awesome.
It is. Listen to this. He's going to take all the heat from the subway and use it as renewable energy throughout the city. He figured out a way to do that shit.
Well, there you go. Because those motherfuckers is hot as fuck in the winter.
I've noticed ever since this nigga's taken office, everybody's been a lot more docile in the city. Well, as docile as you can be in New York.
Right. I mean, they're still dicks, but like,
yeah,
they're happy.
Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Like, look, man.
He's helped that city out so much. And like,
It's still his first term. Still, like, it's not even his first year.
He is proof every politician has failed us. Cause like, he got in and he's made it better for everybody.
Day one. From the fucking jump. And like, this motherfucker stood on business.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I'm like, damn, we have a highly ill-functioning government. If this nigga comes in and he's just mayor and already everybody's like, I have extra money all of a sudden.
Right.
Where's all this extra money coming from?
You mean you tax the rich to pay for schools? Huh.
The subway system's gonna work and give us renewable energy so our heat and electric aren't up in the winter?
Right? Like, Netanyahu is a war criminal. If he steps foot on my property, I'm going to fucking get him. Yes. He's what we were promised with Obama. Obama Obama looked good on camera and he's good in a press release, but fucking Mandani is doing the work that Obama wanted to do.
I mean, outside of healthcare, I don't think Obama was worth it, dog. Just because of Obama, this is why we're here where we are now.
Yeah,
because
and like
it still broke people's minds that we had a black dude running the country for 8 years.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? White people were so like swing the other way, right? That's the only reason. If we had another white man, we wouldn't have Trump.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah. But that's neither here nor there.
Speaking of OBZ, Jeff, have you watched Larry, Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness?
I watched the first 2 episodes.
All right, I finished it.
It was humorous to me.
It's Curb Your Enthusiasm with history.
Yeah.
So I just find it funny he canceled the show just to put it in a history set.
Right. To like, he probably got a tax rebate or some educational discount, some shit. I like the show. I find it humorous. I don't think it's found its stride yet. I think the second season will be much better if it gets a second season, because I found that with the original Curb, right? It wasn't until the second
original
season.
Curve came out hard though. Like the first episode's still a masterpiece because I relate to that. You know what the first episode is?
I can't remember the first episode.
Pants tent.
Oh yeah, it was fucking pants tent. Yeah, all right.
That happens to every man on earth.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but like, I like the show. I don't love it like I love Curb, but I'm gonna give it time.
You think it's getting a second season? You should finish it though. You should definitely.
Yeah,
finish
I mean,
it.
I will. I just haven't got around to it. Like, yeah.
I'd be surprised if it gets a second season. I don't mean that as disrespect. It's just like, well, what would you do, bro?
I mean, look, it's history. It's American history. There's plenty they can do.
Yo, shout out to Larry.
We got 250 years.
Shout out to Larry for getting Obeezy on this show not once, but twice.
I mean, he's a producer on it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah,
Damn, Larry David has friends, man. God
yeah,
damn.
like Obama has an overall deal at Netflix and HBO.
All right. Well, good for him. And shout out to Larry for being there. Everybody from Curb who was on Curb is on this show. Like, even Susie is still playing her character as Susan B. Anthony. I'm like, yo, you're just playing the same fucking character. But the only person who's not on this show who was in Curb who's
is it Cheryl? Is Cheryl not on the show?
Yep.
I wonder why Cheryl's not on the show. I wonder why Cheryl's not on the show. Maybe, perhaps, mayhaps she
Jeff
is.
Even Jeff's on, and Jeff has been accused and proven guilty of some pretty bad shit.
What did Jeff do?
Some Louis C.K. shit.
All right. Oh yeah, I watched that Louis C.K. Netflix special. When I said watch, it came on.
It happens.
Yeah, and I kind of heard some of the jokes. I don't know if he's not funny anymore, or if his sexual predatory nature has turned me off to him. But yeah, no, it was not good.
You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of comedians not finishing their fucking shows. This happened with Inside Amy Schumer, and then she just got shrill, and she tried to bring that shit back after 10 years, and we're like, this is not funny.
Wait, they did another season of Shrill?
No.
Oh, but sorry.
Inside Amy Schumer.
Oh, okay.
It went straight to Paramount Plus.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Yeah, when I still had Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Pre-Ellison. It was rough. Aziz, what's good with Masters of None?
We were supposed to get a third season, right?
Technically, we did. With the Lena Wraith season.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Rami, what's good with Rami?
Yeah, they promised another Rami season.
Yeah, he said like season 4 was going to be it. Like, Rami, where's season 4, man?
Right? Because like that was kind of a cliffhanger where
the third season where he's losing his mind praying.
Mm-hmm.
And then Louis.
Louis had an ending, didn't it?
Not really.
Huh. I gotta go back.
At least Pamela saw better things out to the end.
Mm.
I never finished the show just because the kids were unbearable.
Mm.
I just couldn't get past the conceit because I would punch. This is why I'm not a dad, because eventually I'd be like, everybody's getting punched in the face. Everybody. Because those kids are shitty. But yeah. Larry, Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness. Roll right into My Adventures with Superman Season 3. So far, it's hard as fuck. Introducing Jonathan Kent through some time travel shit. So, Lois and Clark are kind of having to deal with the fact that they're like, wait, we're parents? Wait, our kid is Superman? They're dealing with that shit.
Okay. All right.
Yo, listen, shit would freak me out too if some random man cabled my ass. You know what cabled? What I mean by that?
What was that? I'm sorry.
I said I would be thrown through a loop if a random man cabled my ass. Do you know what I mean by that?
Wait, what do you mean? Like, no, it was cable brass.
You know, cable.
Like from the X-Men cable?
Yeah. That's what basically is happening in My Adventures with Superman is some cable shit.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah, sent to the future to fucking, yeah, right.
Like, I'm chilling on my porch, and this nigga shows up out of a portal, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Am I hallucinating or what? And then this nigga comes up and be like, yo, you're my dad. I'm like, excuse me?
It's like, nah, son, my pull-out game is strong.
I'd be like, well, let's take a step back here. Who's your mother, and what does she look like? I told you I was getting canceled this episode. All right, let's keep it moving. So I might as well talk about what I just mentioned about Stuart Wilson, the ultimate ham. I rewatched because I got it for dirt cheap. I rewatched the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy.
Okay.
4K Blu-rays. Arrow Video redid them. The transfers are pretty good. I watched a few of the special features, not all of them. Man, I feel bad for Judith Hoag. Because that interview she gives, she was looking back fondly. And then you find out the reason why she didn't come back. And I'm just like, wow, everybody who worked on the first movie got fucked. Except for Elias Coyotes, because at least they brought him back for 3. And probably the least... And we'll get to his role in 3 because... Jesus Christ. Yeah, Judith Hoag, she didn't get to return as April because she went to the producers. She's like, you know, for the next one, can we not make it as violent as this? And not as dark? And they looked at her, they're like, there's the door.
Yeah, I mean, it is called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, I mean,
dog, the first movie is fucking insane, dog.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, also, I went to see it 10 times in theaters. So.
You have that MC Hammer song in there. It's my body. It's my body. Or that hard ass song. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Kid the K. Or Ya Kid K. Man, he ate off them movies. Because each movie, he has a song. Even in the third movie, rolling under the thunder, rocking over the beat. I'm like, that nigga was the king of techno rap. Over and over and over and over and over.
Oh shit!
Get into the groove.
You got into this, huh?
I watched all 3 back to back to back. I gotta say though, Shredder's intro in the first movie is some of the hardest shit I still ever seen in a movie, dog. Like where all you hear is those fucking Japanese drums. And you just see the shaft of light into this room. Then you see this giant ass shadow. And the shadow just keeps moving up and up until he finally walks in the frame. And then the camera just spins around him and he just looks left and right as that guitar lick comes in over those drums. That shit is hard as fuck. I was like, this is one of the hardest intros I've ever seen.
and like, technically, this is a kid's movie, right? Like, all this.
Bro, I'm saying, like, the dude who directed the first one, that nigga, like, he cared, man. And it's a shame he got fired for speaking his truth.
What happened?
He was just like, you know, we had a better version of this movie. The studio cut it. I think we could have did a little better. He went behind Golden Harvest's back to get an American distributor. That's how New Line distributed the movie.
Oh, word?
So Golden Harvest got pissed.
Yeah, but it was a runaway hit. They should be thanking him.
Yeah, and then that's why we got 2, because they listened to all the complaints And 2's a goofy ass movie, but also 2 gets a pass for ninja rap. One of the most insane things I've ever seen in a movie still, where these niggas get thrown into a nightclub, 2 giant monsters bust through, and everybody just keeps dancing the night away. By the way, I got to see Vanilla Ice perform ninja rap at the premiere for the second Michael Bay.
Wait, you got to see Rob Van Winkle do the ninja rap?
Yes. The premiere was at MSG.
Okay.
So we went to MSG. They premiered the new Turtles movie there, and right before the movie started, the whole cast and crew's on stage, and they introduce it. They're standing there, and they're like, "Hold on, though, we got something else," and the lights just cut out, and then all you hear is the dent, 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 and you see this nigga walk in the spotlight, dent, 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 yo, and he does the whole fucking song, dog. And how he leaves before the movie starts, because he walks up the aisle and he goes right to Michael Bay, and he's like, "Shout out to Michael Bay for letting me come here and perform this. I'm Vanilla Ice. See y'all." And he just walks out. He did the entire song, dog. The dance and everything.
I mean, I wonder how much they had to pay. I wonder what the negotiation was like.
I went to premiere for both of those. The first one I went because I got through the guild.
Right.
And it was a little embarrassing because Megan Fox and Will Arnett came out, made it very awkward speech. And then Megan Fox tried to get a Ninja Turtle chant going, and what? That shit was...
How exactly does a Ninja Turtle chant go?
She goes, "When I say ninja, you say turtle." She goes, "Ninja." And then a few people went turtle. And she tried to do it again. She's like, "Ninja." And then less people did.
I feel dirty.
And then the second one was at MSG. And the whole time I'm like, wow, we spent a lot of money on this bullshit, huh? Spent a lot.
Look, those turtles are ugly Sonic horrible. They are ugly Sonic.
And both of those movies are fucking crazy. Like, the first one has a fucking pizza commercial in it where he makes the turtles, he tortures the turtles because they're not listening to him. So they have to stand on their heads for 10 minutes. And he's like, "By the way, I ordered the new pizza you guys wanted from Pizza Hut, the 9-cheese special." And he puts the cheese up into the camera like this. Mind you, the movie's in 3D, so the slice of pizza's coming at you.
Oh, fucking, I hate this. I fucking hate this movie so much.
And then 2 just had constant jokes of Bebop and Rocksteady's just fucking looking at their dick saying, my man. Like, they get blown up. They get blown up. The movie ends with them getting blown up. And as they get blown up, they go, "My man."
Oh, man. Oh,
But anyway, back to the original.
Back to the OG trilogy.
Everybody basically looks fondly back on the experience. Like, even the third one, I watched the special feature on the third one with the actress who played the Japanese lead, and she was like, "I was honestly very surprised to be in this. I was honestly very surprised that they called me. I was just known for doing these art films in China with very notable art directors. So to be in a Hollywood movie like this is crazy." And remember, Stuart Wilson is the villain in
Right.
3. 3, they must have been doing drugs.
I mean, I'm pretty much assuming that everybody did drugs on the Ninja Turtle movie all the time.
Yeah, because Casey Jones shows up and he's just there to babysit the 7 samurai or the 4 samurai who take April and the Turtles' place. He has a doppelganger who's a piece of shit scumbag when they travel back to feudal Japan. Also, watching this movie, the first shot is a giant red sun, and you see the silhouette of a lone samurai on horseback. And then all of a sudden, over the horizon, there's 4 samurai chasing after him. And I'm just like, nigga, this is a kid's movie. Why what happened? What happened? Because the more I kept watching this movie, I'm like, this movie from top to bottom is a piece of shit. But it's a well-made piece of shit. Like the sets are huge. I'm like, how are the sets this big, this detailed? They're on locations. The turtles look like shit. So they put more money into the sets than they did the turtles themselves.
Well, here's the thing. If they did not make the sets look good, then they would have been accused of like cultural insensitivity or some shit like that.
And the fights, man, like even the fights, I'm like, because the fights were all goofy.
Right.
And the fights in 3, I was like, I don't understand why a piece of shit like this is better made than most movies we get today, dog. Like, it just blows my mind.
Because back in the day, they still cared about craft. They did.
Listen, all I'm going to say is if you have a 4K setup, cop it. Next time it's on sale, it's worth it. Cop it. I still haven't even gotten through everything. It's so much shit in that box set between they give you a book of essays. There's all the special features. And I'm like, wow, these motherfuckers went deep. They cared, man.
I mean, look, honestly, it's a part of everyone's childhood, so it's what it deserves.
So, rewatch Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, because I got that on 4K Blu-ray. The transfer is amazing. That also comes with a booklet. That's with an interview, which the person we talk about a lot on this show, Sean Fennessy, he interviews your boy Tarantino and Uma.
Okay.
There's only one special feature on both discs because it's split across 2 discs. Same special feature. You want to know what that special feature is?
It better not be the.
Sorry. It is.
It's not that video game bullshit, is it?
Yes, it is. It is.
Oh, God damn it.
That's what I said. I was just like, yo, we finally get The Whole Bloody Affair, and you guys couldn't put the special features, the limited special features at that, from the previous 2 on this disc.
Do they at least have the outtakes with Michael Jai White?
Nope.
Okay.
So I still have my DVDs. I'm going to hold on to my DVDs. Honestly, I might upgrade the 4K, the DVDs to 4K too, just so I could have the special features.
Right.
I know that's some like real fucking OCD shit, but like,
look, like you're a collector.
And like sometimes I want to, like, the featurettes, they're pretty good for featurettes, talking about how they made it, listen to interviews with the RZA. Like you said, Volume 2 has the deleted Michael Jai White shit on the disc, which honestly should have been left in the fucking movie.
I mean, honestly,
it's already fucking long. Who gives a shit at that point?
At that point, you might as well, like, no one's here for runtime.
The more I read about how the movie got made and all the changes Tarantino had to do, I'm just like, man, this nigga should have never been in the movie business, bro. I'm not talking about Tarantino. You know who I'm talking about. I ain't saying his name.
Yeah, well, the inmate 56321-8. Yeah.
Because what pisses me off, man, the box has a bridal veil on it, like a actual bridal veil.
Oh, that's cute. That's sweet.
Because that's how the movie was originally supposed to end. It's her in the dress.
Oh, really?
On the beach. Yeah, it was supposed to be. So one of my favorite trilogies of all time, the Samurai trilogy. In Samurai 3, the climax of the movie is a fight at sunrise on the beach. And Tarantino was going to do exactly that with Bill and the bride.
Right.
She was going to get in the dress, and as the sun rises, they were going to have a sword fight on the beach. That's why Bill says that, because they were literally going to do that. And then that motherfucker was just like, we got to wrap this movie up. It's taking too long. Change the end.
It would have taken 2 days at most. Stop it.
And it doesn't even have to be that long of a fucking fight.
Right. I mean, like, the climax is her just doing, doing fucking the 5-finger death punch.
Which, fine, that's cool because it pays off some shit. But
more
that would have been more cinematic. Would have been more thematic to the overall fucking story.
Right. well, you know, uh, that individual, he both raised up cinema and totally buried it.
Yeah, he destroyed a lot of shit. Moving on, I rewatched Supergirl in 3D, and you know this movie's bad when the 3D's good, and I get bored, and I'm just like, you know what? What's happening on Twitter?
Yeah, look, I've made my thoughts known. I don't ever have to see that fucking movie again.
Kingdom of Heaven, the 4K Blu-ray, it's 2 versions. So you get
Okay.
the director's cut, and then you get the roadshow version. And the roadshow version is the director's cut with a intermission, overture, and what's the one that comes?
Uh, so it's the intermission, overture. I don't know.
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
What's the outro? The outro, because the overture is at the beginning.
The overture, the intermission, and I don't know what the last part of it is.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I watched it. I watched the roadshow version, and I was
Mhm.
just like, man, I should have just watched the director's cut, instead of all this. Could have cut out all the bullshit. But yeah, good transfer. Nolan clearly got his action style from this movie because it's a lot of close-ups, a lot of shaky cam. Yeah, look, Kingdom of Heaven. This is what Fox fucked up with this, man. This is the version that should have been released in the first fucking place. Like, this movie's a masterpiece, and y'all decided to chop it down
Because
to
Fox,
2 hours and 14 minutes.
because Fox be foxing.
I watched Americana because it was on Hulu.
Yeah.
It was a movie.
Yeah, right?
It was a movie.
The stuttering was a choice.
They made a lot of choices in that movie where I'm just like, but why? Like, the little kid being a Native American, I was just like, but why?
Yeah. Everything you're saying, yeah.
Went with my family to see Toy Story 3, 5 again. 3D's pretty good. Like, I
Okay.
gotta admit, Jeff, 3D's pretty good. Liked it more the second time, but like Spider-Man, Brand New Day, its flaws are very apparent the second time around, which is, this is just a remake of the first, man. Like, it really is like a redo of the first one.
Which,
Except with Jesse instead of Woody.
I mean, honestly, I could see why they would do that because now you have to introduce now it's a new generation, right?
Right,
So-
because, instead of Buzz, it's Lily Pad.
right,
Jesse's Woody, Lily Pad is Buzz.
right, and it's just
The climax is almost the same exact thing, too.
yeah, it's almost like how The Force Awakens is just a reboot. It's just like a
remake of New Hope.
New
Yeah.
Hope, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. I want a high-tech Buzz, though, so badly. Those are fucking cool, man. Those are fucking cool. That's why I like that joke at the end where all the high-tech Buzzes go to the school and every kid starts grabbing one from the sky. And then you see the teacher, the principal comes out. He's like, what is this? And then one flies right up to him and he takes it, he looks at it, and he looks around and he goes, that'd be me too.
Yeah.
I'd run over to the playground. I'd be like, yoink, and run.
Yeah, of course you got to cop one.
Those high tech. If anything, Jeff, see Toy Story 5 for a high tech Buzz, because you'll see high tech Buzz and you're like, damn.
Well, I got
want
like
one.
look. I have to be completist now because I've now watched everything that has to do with fucking Toy Story. So now I have to watch
man.
5.
Yeah, it's weird that people hate 4. Like, I just find that baffling. Y'all hate 4, but you love this one.
I mean, 4 was okay. It was. We didn't need 4, but if 4 was going to exist, it was. Yeah, it wasn't. I like how Buzz. No, I'm sorry. I like how Woody can now live his life. He can be free.
And that's why I say Toy Story 5 did not need Woody, bro, because he shows up and he adds nothing other than old and fat jokes. And then when it's time for him to go, he literally skates off.
Right. Okay. So like all the work that was done to give it a close in his arc a close in 4. Right? Because we were supposed to be done with Woody. Right? Him and Bo Peep were supposed to just be like chilling at the fair forever. And like him not having to worry about, you know, his abandonment issues and all that bullshit.
I will say though, out of all the Toy Stories, like the animation, watching it again, especially in 3D, I'm like, God damn, y'all. Pixar, they were advanced in 95. They are super advanced now because like it's just they're doing shit where I'm just like, I have not seen this type of detail in animated films, man.
I mean, look, when did Toy Story come out? The first one, 95?
Yeah, 95.
So they've had 30 years to improve.
Yeah, I fuck with it, bro. I fuck with it. All right, so that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's talk about Her Private Hell real quick. I saw it again for a third time. My brother and you came with me. I'm glad I saw it in the theater. It made sense now. Like it's just basically a dark fairy tale about a girl who has a very toxic relationship with her stepmother because they used to fuck.
Right, and now stepmother's fucking father.
Yeah.
Right. And so I can't tell if I forget what the main character's name is.
Elle, played by Sophie Thatcher.
I can't tell if Elle is a good person or not.
No. And I do like that basically Charles Melton, Private K, is basically her dreams of what she would wish her father
would do for her.
Yeah. I love that. That's his whole thing.
Yeah.
Like this all makes sense to me. Like this is the first coherent Nicholas Winding Refn project since Drive.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the story was confusing. It was just very, very slow and deliberate.
Yeah.
And I think that's where people lose it.
Yeah.
You know, and I get it. I get why people wouldn't like that. But if you go in and you're like, you know, it's just vibes, then you can rock with it, right? If you know, NRF's or NRW's work, you know a lot of it is just kind of like long stares.
Yep.
And that's bright colors and long stares.
Look, I fuck with this movie, man. I really do. I get why a lot of people hate it. Like, trust me, I get why you hate it, but
I don't hate it. I just like
No, I'm not saying you.
I
said
gotcha.
People.
Oh yeah. I 100% I can get why people hate it, and I would not take that away from them.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I wouldn't recommend this to anybody.
No, and we'll talk about a movie next week that I saw that's sort of in that same vein, right? Like, if people hate it, I get it, because I don't particularly like it myself, but I appreciate what it was trying to do.
Right. And to me, I fuck with it because this summer's been very underwhelming, and it's just nice to have something like this come out.
So, like, sometimes you just want something interesting.
Yeah, man. It's probably why I'm so high on one of our features in the main review. But yeah, look. I say this for cinephiles only, and even then,
a certain
type of cinephile.
Yeah, like this is for a completist. Like, if you're a completist, and you appreciate his work on a purely visual level, yeah, I get it. Man,
I gotta go back and rewatch Bleeder and Vigilante X because I've only seen those once. Like, I've seen all of his movies more than once. Even Valhalla Rising I've seen a few times. I haven't seen Bleeder or Vigilante X more than once. I gotta rewatch those.
I've only watched Valhalla Rising once, and that's all I need, actually.
Yeah, that's fine. I do like this much better than Valhalla Rising.
I can't say.
I get it. I get your hesitation. I understand completely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look, say no more. You don't have to explain yourself to me.
Yeah, no, but if people who know get it.
Yeah.
People who know get it.
Yeah. GAIL, DAUGHTRY, and the Celebrity Sex Pass. I saw this a couple of weeks ago because I needed to kill some time, and people said this is one of the funniest movies in the past couple of years, and I was just like, this is okay at best.
I actually forgot that I had a screening for it.
Yeah, see?
It'll
be on the streaming service. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. That's how hard they didn't even press this. This was like they sent me one email, I signed up. They didn't even because they usually send you a reminder email like, remember the screening tomorrow. Like, they didn't even do that for me. That's how much they had faith in this thing.
Somebody's gonna have to tell me why this is so funny. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, maybe we need to have a white person here to tell us.
Look, I speak white, and nothing about that looked interesting.
The same day, I saw Sheep in the Box, which is Koreeda's new movie, and Shoplifters is one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, that's just a powerful movie. This is a lesser version of After Yang. Like, After Yang did this better. I didn't find anything completely new here. I don't know what they were trying to say about grief and moving on. Because this is about a couple who loses their boy when he's 7. And they live in this future where people get replacements for their children who died. So they get a replacement robot version of their child. And I was like, yeah, After Yang did this so much better.
Right.
Also, After Yang was like 1:40. This is 2 hours.
And like, even at 1:40, After Yang was a bit long.
I get why you would say that, and I'm not going to argue with that. I got the 4K Blu-ray for Talladega Nights. I haven't seen this since I've seen it in theaters. Nigga, everything that's funny, I vividly remember, and it's still funny. But the thing that caught me off guard was the one newscaster at the end interviewing all the famous people, and they weren't famous people. They were just the racial ethnicity of the famous person.
Well, I don't remember this at all. Is this a special? This is the special edition?
I guess so, because I watched the unrated extended version.
I never saw that.
Honestly, I might pop this in again just because, like, I need a laugh, man. You know what I mean?
Look, yeah, I hear you. Look, and I've said this before. Will Ferrell is too future for me, right? When I first see a Will Ferrell movie, I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And then I give it a year, and I go back. It's like, oh, I just wasn't ready. And I'm like that for most Will Ferrell movies. And Talladega Nights was one of them.
I saw it in theaters, and I remember like, whoa, this was funnier than I expected. This was better than I expected. I was not expecting this to be like a whole thing about toxic masculinity. Yeah, I got to rewatch Step Brothers because I remember seeing Step Brothers in theaters and just walking out, wiping tears out my eyes, just laughing so hard.
Man, I
need Step Brothers, dog. I love that movie.
Like Step Brothers, and if you ever get a chance, I think there's a Variety article on it's called The Oral History of Step Brothers, right? This movie wasn't supposed to come together, right? A lot of it was just fucking ad-lib, happenstance. Is like, fuck it, let's go, let's do this. It'll be funny if we did this shit.
And it was because, like, nigga, they puts his balls on this nigga's drums.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the
right?
motherfucking Catalina wine mixer. Or how about after, Catherine Hahn straight up rapes John C. Reilly in this movie.
Multiple times.
And then after the last time, she's like, yeah, I got a husband and kids. I can't keep fucking with you. But it was nice while it lasted. And then she walks over to the urinal, pulls her pants down and lifts her legs up to piss in the urinal. And I just remember seeing that in theaters. I was just like, holy shit, how is this in a movie?
Yeah, man, like there are certain Will Ferrell movies where the lines in it will just become part of your everyday language. Like, did we just become best friends? Right? Like, I use that all the fucking time. Whenever you make a connection with somebody, right? It's like, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, nigga, I need to get Step Brothers now on 4K.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch Anchorman. Not the first one. I rewatched that recently, and I guess it's not me. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for me.
Anchorman gets better on a couple of rewatches, but I don't think it's his best work. The second one too, though, that battle at the end,
I gotta rewatch it because I remember sitting in a restaurant and they had the edited version of FX, and they were making jokes about them smoking crack, and I was just like, and I was laughing so hard because I was like, holy shit, how is this in a movie about them smoking crack and enjoying smoking crack? Like, I gotta rewatch Anchorman 2 because that shit had me dying, bro. About
there's a whole entire like fucking 5 minutes where they just get hooked on crack.
Like, to me, that is funnier than anything in Anchorman 1, bro. Because that is... how do you... I want to know their writing process for their jokes. Because that's on so many different reasons why that's funny. And that's crazy that is in a movie from a major studio.
And I love when Ron Burgundy meets his girlfriend's family, and he can't stop but say, like, black, right? He's like, black, because you're black. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Because in the first movie, he couldn't get over the fact that there was a woman news anchor,
right.
So it makes sense why he would be racist. If he was misogynistic, of course he's going to be racist.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Anchorman 2 is far superior. And the cameos in this, fucking off the wall.
I mean, the funniest part of Anchorman 1 was like, Brick, did you just kill a man with a trident? He's like, yeah. He's like, all right, you may have to lay low for a little bit.
Wait, that's Anchorman 2, right? Where he kills the motherfucker with a trident?
Anchorman 1.
I think that's Anchorman 2 when they're having the fucking battle.
Damn. So,
in the park.
So yeah, Anchorman 2 might be better than Anchorman.
Oh yeah, it's definitely better.
Oh man, all right. Because I got a couple of more as I'm going through my watches. I'm like, oh yeah, I did see that shit, and I'll save it for the main review. So let's get into the main review. We're the Film Blurs. I'm Brandon Norwood, and I'm the motherfucking protagonist.
I'm the protagonist.
I'm Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. He Who Remains.
Don't come at us. It's just fucking movies.
You've been listening to the Film Blurs podcast.
Man, I just love what you guys do, man.
I never miss an episode. It's the best. It's my favorite podcast.
Follow Jeff on IG on MindFireXL and Brandon on Twitter at BJN Tweets.